Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Putricide, and this one's a fun one. We've been just doing funny things on stream for a while, and I am a big hater. I'm a hater on Tumbleweed, because typically in high MMR lobbies, people make insurmountably big infinite boards. That's just kind of the way the game is right now. But Tumbleweed has a really high win rate for Quest overall for all Battlegrounds lobbies. It just kind of falls off a cliff at the top. But sometimes you get the perfect kind of setup. The game goes, here's Tumbleweed. And you're like, hey, you know what? Screw it. We'll go take our nice little placement, even if it's not a first. But then everybody in the middle of the game is playing tempo boards too. And you get a greed and greed and greed. So potentially, you can even win the game. All right. Enjoy. Increase stats 20 times. All right. But what if we just do tumbles and then never get it? I mean, that is the play undead line. Fuck it. Probably not the attitude you should be having right now, but fuck it. It'll go fine. All these quests suck. Tumbling makes sense. And tumbling is hard throwing right here. It doesn't even remotely make sense. 50 gold tumbling is never, ever, ever the correct option. But then again, I play for memes right now, not for rating. Hence the reason we pick it. Memes! You start getting 1/1s on turn 10. That sounds awesome. Surely that'll work out in our favor. What we got? No gold? No problem. Okay. But kinda though. Kinda okay. Play for the Maymays. The Maymays for days. Thing about Tumbling Disaster is it's hot garbage against good boards. And that's the problem. Is this quest is one of them that I think is a huge disparity between like the MMR ranges that you play at. If you play like the vast majority of the ladder can make use of this quest. High MMR just doesn't work because like the game's too streamlined. People do more with 1 gold worth of value, right? That's kind of the nature of going up in rating. People get better at using 1 gold. And when you have like spend X gold quest, that's one of them that it gets way worse as you go up rating. And 1/1 stat goes down in value as you go up in rating. Combine the two together, and we're taking something that is a hard bait line here. But it could be funny. Could be amusing. I've got minions for days, though. If only I had a quest that would benefit from them. At least we got there. We only did 4 damage, but at least we got there. Makes sense? That makes sense. At least I think it makes sense. But it's also what makes the game so much worse at high MMR is that like the level of optimization has gone up so much that it's stopped the game from having a good amount of variety. The variety's dropped really hard. It's basically force out of bounds conditions with your quest till you can find infinite gold. Use that to win the lobby repeatedly. And if that's not the case, then play within the scope of whatever you've given, take the quickest quest, be as strong as possible, and look the high roll off of minions. And occasionally you can make that work, but most of the time you just take a top 3, top 2, go next. Excited about next meta? Oh, hell yeah. Can't wait. I think this is the worst meta we've ever had in the history of BGs. By a good margin. And I thought Anomalies was bad. This one's just so far in the gutter. Yo, Rashman, thank you so much for the 19 months, dude. This is like the worst by a landslide. Cannot wait for next meta. I am pumped. I love BGs. Just hate quests. And BG's gonna restore. We're gonna go back to nature restoring itself, you know? It's gonna be great. Buddy's meta was the best? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. One of these days we'll win a coin flip this game. Prizes were the best? I think non-event metas are way better than most event metas. But the early days of most metas are somewhat fun. Nice. Our third hero power was just as bad as the first ones. That's a pretty good hit, though. And this is pretty good, too. We're just going to force the quest next turn, right? That's the goal. Okay. Not half bad. I should have put this first. Should have put this first. I didn't realize I said a death rattle. Irrelevant against Sindori, but still. Should have put this first. Fucking Sindori's us on turn 7. Sindori plus Theatar. Or Parasol. If that isn't the epitome of what this meta has turned into, I don't know what is. TEMPO, baby. I got no future. I just win the fight right now. We undead now, boys. We undead. But this is going to finish next turn, so we can go tumbling immediately. So, turn 8, hard forcing it is not exactly ideal. No. Meh. No. It's getting rude there, Bob. I mean, it's done, but... Okay. Fair enough. I mean, honestly. Practically no Death Rattle minions. Just like Micro Mummy. Or Risen Rider. Looking for Reborn Givers. Looking for Handless. Looking for Ferrex. Looking for practically any of the undead type scaling units. And if not, we're just going to have to sit still. We didn't get anything this turn. We just got the quest completed, which was kind of the focus. We really want to get the like golden Ferrex and then just enough bodies on the board. We'll make this somewhat worthwhile. This whole Illidan Blade Collector thing's a little scary, but I guess the good news is that it doesn't really trim down the number of minions that are on our board. Just a Rip Snarl. No like Eliza or anything here. So like, hit the Rip Snarl early, we win. We win a lot of times, to be honest, but just because we've got a lot of bodies, and the 1/1s just don't get good value, even if they do have attack. But we sure do make this game look hard, I'll tell you what. Maximum milk. That's what that was. That was maximum milk is what it is. Yo, Harain, my dude. Bro. Dude, bro. Thank you so much for the tier 3, brother. That's a lot. Rashman, thank you so much for the 19 months as well. Maximum milkers. You ever like armor? You ever like Baron? You ever like Sneed? Sneed's gotta be memes. Illidan's not really memes, though. Peace. Oh, we so cooking. We're so good here. Not even worried. Not even a little bit. I like the fact that he has a lot of bodies on the board too, so these guys get to do their thing. Actually, pretty good hit. Prefer not to have the proc. More minions will die this way. No! Adjacent. Actually doesn't matter except for this minion. Never mind, everything's fine. Everything's Gucci. Maximum milk, guys. Every fight. Every last minion but one. To be fair, this could die and have open space, but like, think about what you're saying. We milkers? We kinda are. Now is armor worthwhile? There aren't that many big stat boards. I don't want to freeze for the spell. I want to go up next turn anyway. I need the open board space. Next patch sounds lovely though. Agreed. Cannot wait. Dodge important cards, dodge. Okay. We're kind of doing things. He could get fucked here. He could die. We can kill the Gallywix here. Attack doesn't mean shit, dude. Not that bad. Got 3. Open up board space again. Actually kind of cooking at the moment. This is pretty decent. If the quest was just quicker to get online, it'd be better. And that the problem is they need to balance it specifically for different MMR ranges, because like it's really, really weak at high MMR and it's really strong. At least I think it is at lower ranges. Lucky bastard. Would have died on the everything but the 1 and 4. Everyone that gets this quest plays Beast. I am fully aware of that Beast is better, but like, let's be real here. It's still complete horseshit at high MMR. I hear you. I hear you in your advocation or advocating for Beasts. It's still garbage. You see this quest picked up 4, 5, 6 times a day. And maybe 1 or 2 boards in the last 2 months has gotten a first with it. From our perspective of like the games that I'm in. Then how many people get bottom 4 with it though? Like if the peak for it is a 2.0 against the, you know, competitive top tier lobbies, it's a tough one to justify being like, yeah, you get a second. Cool. But at what risk? Like a good player, like top tier players right now, will keep a 2.5 average. You better not be getting any bottom 4s if you're going to keep that level of average. Is it possible that this is better than the other thing that was offered to you? Yeah, absolutely. It's possible. It happens. Sometimes you get complete and utter horse shit. Game says no. Ew. Coin flip. Important coin flip too. Rip. Playing small taunt here really fucked us over. Uh-huh. Thank you, I tried a zoomer. I knew you're new here, but like, you notice how nobody's doing any of the antagonizing? You realize that? How nobody's being antagonistic except for you? Maybe, you know, maybe look at the example and just kind of like alter your behavior slightly. Maybe just slightly. Maybe just a little bit. Realize it's your first day. Maybe just slightly. Oh, shit. Twitch chat, you make me laugh. Hey, guys. Divine Shield. We got this shit. Stuff. Things. Alright. So how do we try to make this work? We could play Phalanx and try to suicide it off. It's pretty easy to do. Against undead, it could hurt us, though, if you play small taunt. Then it increases the likelihood of this thing popping with this being still with Reborn. Alright, it is what is. Let's do it this way. I don't want to buff this. I want it to die with a higher likelihood. It's a chill dude kind of warning. That's all it is. Easier to do that than be like, here, time you out for 15 minutes. Think about what you said. Alright. Eternal Summoner board. He didn't have that much power yet. He definitely has a lot more future than we do, but that's okay. If he's dead, he has no future. A little sad on the opening hits, but still fine in terms of the health on this guy, so. Big boys be spawning. We just need to hit the Baron and not the Summoner. Okay. Is he dead? Just low MMR communication. It's just a chill. Just a chill statement. It's nothing crazy. Yo, brother, chill. That's all. He needs to die, guys. He needs to be dead. Sadness. Ooh, Galley died. Got 2 tempo boards in the top 4, so it's possible this guy dies, we kill him, and then one of us has to win. You love to see it. This is the one, like, this is the circumstance that you can actually end up winning off of this board. Is that all of the big scaly, I get thousands of health type of boards, they're gone already. Somebody's got to win after that point. God, this is so awkward. Illidan Hero Power is so troll here. So troll, man. You ever bump with Divine Shielded Titus? What are you even doing? You got issues with cleave? Can't leave this at the back. We both have Illidan Hero Power, so it's a 50-50 here on the cleave. Thankfully, he cleaved the wrong way, which is good. Now the Illidan Hero Power. Actually kind of legit. These hits went well. This is such a silly board. Okay, okay. Hit the cleave. Hit it a bunch of times. God, this is funny. What a game. Stealth Baron's actually OP here. Got him. All right. When I play this type of build on my phone, I have like 20 seconds left in my turn. Yeah, good thing you don't have to make any decisions, though. You're basically AFK'd the rest of the game after getting it. Just happy everybody's playing utility boards and little tempo boards, and nobody scaled this game. Meh. Could stealth the second unit. No stealth a third unit. That would be so good. Aww. Wait just 1 minute. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be here a minute. Should taunt the pirate, right? I don't want to taunt the pirate. It's gonna be on stealth. It's gonna die. I want to taunt the other guy in case he plays small taunt against us. We got a lot of bodies. Murder the Baron. buddy. Not that it really mattered. We got this guy covered by such a margin. It's ridiculous. The triple stealth to have everything or go off in the right order is just nuts. This is beautiful. Yeah. We just get full, almost guaranteed value off of our composition. Oh, never mind. This quest is OP. That's what we learned today. Quest actually OP. All you need is nobody to play a scaling composition and you win. We won off of 20 attack minions on turn 14. Hey, sometimes the game devolves into only tempo boards being alive, and then you're just like a good tempo counter because you have a lot of bodies. How much tumbleweed did we farm? What, 28 minions or whatever it was at the end? And those are naturally 1 attack minions. Ballpark 27 buff. Hooray, free MMR. What a silly game. Definitely a throw line, but that was fun. We're memeing at the end of the season. Everyone's dead before scaling. I mean, it really wasn't before scaling. It's that nobody went scaling boards, and if they did, they got run over by all the tempo boards.